Dear students, today I am going to explain the solution of Set Y question paper of Higher Secondary Part 2nd in the subject of Physical Education for the session Annual Regular 2023 Soft Zone of Jammu Division. I hope that the solution of this question paper is helpful for the students those who are going to appear in Y annual exam 2023 in soft zone, hard zone of Jammu division and hard zone of Srinagar division. Subject physical education, maximum marks 60, class 12th, time 3 hours, multiple choice questions, section A. Each question carry 1 marks. Question number 1. In the bunch start, the distance between the blocks is option first 20 to 28 inches, second 8 to 10 inches, third 12 to 18 inches, fourth none of these. Answer is 8 to 10 inches. Question number 2. The term ahimsa means option first satya, second non-violence, third asatya, fourth none of these. Answer is option second non-violence. Question number 3. In the society, which education is required to stop the evil like exploitation, corruption, aggressions, and hatred? Option first informal education, second moral education, third formal education, fourth none of these. Answer is option second moral education. Question number 4. Isotonic exercises were introduced in the year option first 1945, second 1946, third 1846, fourth none of these. Answer is option first 1945. Question number 5. Sociology helps in improving option first sympathy, second respect, third cooperation, fourth all of these. Answer is option fourth all of these. Question number 6. The main cause of dehydration is option first vomiting, second sweating, third diarrhea, fourth all of these. Answer is option fourth all of these. Question number 7. For positive sports environment, play fields should have option first ditches and holes, second enough noisy, third industries around, fourth enough open space. Answer is option fourth enough open space. Question number 8. Sports environment includes option first to earn money, second proper infrastructure, third to harm people, fourth all of these. Answer is option second proper infrastructure. Question number 9. Which of the following is not a common heat related illness? Option first dehydration, second heat stroke, third sunburn, fourth fracture. Answer is option fourth fracture. Question number 10. Follow-on is a term used in option first football, second cricket, third, hockey, fourth, badminton. Answer is option second, cricket. Question number 11. In yoga, kumbhak is a particular posture of option first, exhalation of air, second, inhalation of air, third, hold the breath, fourth, none of these. Answer is option third, hold the breath. Question number 12. The school curriculum should include option first, moral education, second, value education, third, both first and second, fourth, none of these. Answer is option third, both first and second. Question number 13. Who defined culture is a scientific study of society and its social relationship? Option first, Max Weber, second, I.F. Ward, third, Giddings, fourth, none of these. Answer is option fourth, none of these. Question number 14. The process of acquiring social status for the survival of culture is said to be option first, motivation, second, recreation, third, socialization, fourth, none of these. Answer is option third, socialization. Question number 15. How much points are given in table tennis game? Option first, 21, second, 25, third, 15, fourth, none of these. Answer is option fourth, none of these. Question number 16. Essential protective equipment must be used. Why? Option first, sports person, second, fitness trainer, third, coaches, fourth, all of these. Answer is option first, sports persons. Section B. Each question carry 3 marks. Question number 17. Why moral values are eroding? This question is selected from chapter number 4, moral values. The answer may be moral values are eroding due to many reasons. Few reasons of eroding moral values are as listed below. Number 1. There is hardly any moral lesson in school curriculum. Second, students are busy with the education system, which is only a marks earning system. Third, parents have hardly time to teach the children, they are busy in earning money. Fourth, modernity of children is exposed to media like television and mobile phone extra. Fifth, children do not need packaged wisdom or write the significance of moral education in present era. This question is also related to chapter number 4, moral education. The answer may be few significance points of moral education in present era are as listed below. Number 1, strong character. 2, belief in one God. 3, spiritual quest. 4, quest of truth. 5, virtues of oneness. Explain all these points into 2 to 3 lines. Question number 18. Mention the various elements of yoga and elaborate any 2 of them. This question is chosen from chapter number 6, Yoga. The answer may be the various elements of yoga are as listed below. Number 1, yam. 2, niyam. 3, postures or asana. 4. Breath control or pranayam. 5. Discipline or pratihara. 6. Concentration or dharana. 7. Meditation or dhyana. 8. Samadhi or self-realizations. Explanations of two elements of yoga are as under. Number 1. Postures or asana. Asana means holding the body in a particular positions. The practice of asana brings firmness to the body and vitality to the body and the mind. Number 2. Meditation or dhyana. When we sustain and maintain the focus of attention through dharana unbounded by time and space, then it becomes dhyana or meditation. Question number 19. What is circuit training? Prepare 6 station programs. This question is chosen from chapter number 2, Training Methods. The answer may be Introduction of Training Method. It is the combination of 6 or more exercises performed with short rest periods between them for either a set number of repetitions or a prescribed amount of time. The following are the 6 station program of circuit training methods or as listed below. Station first, neck exercises. Station second, arm exercise. Station third, hands exercise. Station fourth, shoulder exercise. Station fifth, abdomen exercise. Station 6, back exercise. Station 7, chest exercise. Station 8, leg exercise. Question number 20. Explain briefly, express your views on need of environment in physical education program. This question is chosen from Sports and Environment, chapter number 5. The answer may be few needs of sports environment or as listed below. Number 1. Safe environment. 2. Good place for fitness. 3. Creative laboratories. 4. Social interactive place. 5. Easy for competitors. 6. Full opportunity for growth and development. 7. Encourage moral values. 8. Institutional environment. 9. Prevent accident in sports. 10. Prevent health problems. Explain all these points into 2 to 3 lines or enumerate the essential elements of sports environment. This question is also chosen from chapter number 5, Sports and Environment. The answer may be the essential elements of sports and environment are as listed below. Number 1. Safe drinking water. 2. Low level of noise. 3. Clean air. 4. Sanitary surroundings. 5. Low level of radioactive radiations. 6. Infrastructural setup. 7. Training equipment. 8. Facilities for players. 9. Expert and sporting staff. 10. Honor good players. Explain all these points into 2 to 3 lines. Question number 21. Write a brief account of doping in sports. This question is chosen from chapter number 8, Sports Medicine, First Aid and Rehabilitation. The answer may be the word doping is derived from dope, an alcoholic drink used as stimulant in ceremonial dances in 18th century Southern Africa. Another suggestion is that the word comes from the Dutch word doop that entered American slang to describe how robbers stupefied victims by making tobacco with the seeds of datura, and athletes in sports requiring great strength and drugs used is widespread among elite bicycle races, and some basketball and football team players. Drugs are used by sportspersons for enhancing their performance in sports is called doping. The first Olympic athletes to test positive for doping used by Han Gomer Lily Ball, a Swedish athlete at the 1968 Summer Olympics. Ben Johnson, who was the 100-meter at the 1988 Seoul Olympics but tested positive for stenozolid. Despite the testing, many athletes continued to use doping without getting caught. Question number 22. Differentiate between isometric and isotonic exercises. This question is chosen from the chapter number 2, training methods. The difference between isometric exercises and isotonic exercises are as listed below. First of all, isometric exercises. First point, isometric exercises were first introduced by Hettinger and Mullers in 1965. Number 2. Isometric exercises develop high level of static strength. 3. Isometric exercises performed on instrument called power pack. 4. It developed total muscular strength. Now, isotonic exercises. First point, isotonic exercises were first introduced by D. Loney in 1954. Number 2. Isotonic exercises develop dynamic strength. 3. Isotonic exercises sometimes required equipment. 4. Isotonic exercises helps the muscle to gain mass along with thickness of muscles. Question number 23. Describe general rules and regulations of cricket. This question is chosen from chapter number 7, concept of major games and sports. The answer may be few general rules and regulations of cricket are as listed below. Number 1. Two teams of 11 players each play alternately on the elliptical field. 2. A run is completed when the two batsmen cross each other and reach their opposite ends. 3. A series of 6 balls in an over. 4. Two umpires on the playing field and the third umpire off the field. 5. The batsman tries to score the runs as many run possible before the ball is returned. Or what are the fundamental skills of shot put throw? Explain. This question is also chosen from chapter number 7, major games and sports. The answer may be fundamental skills of shot put throw or as listed below. Number 1, holding. 2, placement of shot. 3, stance. 4, T formation. 5, kick and glide. 6, delivering action. 7, follow through. Explain all these points into 2 to 3 lines. Question number 24. Explain Fortlek training method of endurance development with the help of diagram. This question is chosen from chapter number 2, training methods. The answer may be Fortlek is a Swedish term which means speed play. This method was introduced by O. Strand and Gosta Hellner. Fortlek is a form of road running or cross-country running in which runner usually changes the pace significantly during the run. However, in Fortlek running is done on the road or on a parkland or bushy tracks. The athletes will set her or his own interval lengths and pace in response to their own feeling of the workload. In Fortlek training method, the natural course is selected as it should have hills, rivers bed, forest, muddy roads, grassy ground and sandy path extra. Athletes should carry water as well as safety tools for an emergency. Then draw the diagram of fartlek training method. Section C. Each question carry 5 marks. Question number 25. Explain in detail the role of individual in improvement of sports environment and prevention of sports related accidents. This question is chosen from chapter number 5, sports environment. The answer may be accidents are common in the field of sports. Some of the accidents are occurred in the sports field are caused by the condition of facilities such as faulty equipment and poor facilities. An individual can play a very effective role in the improvement of environment for prevention of sports related accidents in games and sports. 100% prevention is never possible, but it can be prevented or minimized by considering the following steps like number 1 natural factors, 2 proper concentration, 3 proper warming up, 4 sports facilities, 5 protective equipment, 6 medical checkup, 7 climatic conditions, 8 fitness of sports persons, 9 external factors, 10 proper knowledge of skills, 11 balanced diet, 12 offsetting and coaching, 13 good posture, 14 controlling aggressions, 15 knowledge of health education. Or define sports environment, explain the importance of sports environment. This question is also chosen from chapter number 5, sports and environment. The answer may be environment is the sum of all social, economical, physical or chemical factors which constitute the surrounding of man, who is both creator and molders of his environment. Importance. Few importances of sports environment are as listed below. Number 1, safe environment. 2, good place for fitness. 3, easy for competitors. 4, motivates to perform well. 5, social interactive place. 6, parental help. 7, institutional environment. 8, provision of proper facilities. 9, creative laboratory. 10, encourage moral values. Question number 26. Write an essay on games and sports as man's cultural heritage. This question is chosen from chapter number 3, sociological aspects of physical education. The answer may be although games and sports had become an integral part of human beings, it rose to its greatest height in Greece, which is called golden era in the history of games and sports. Greeks were great lovers of physical activity and placed great emphasis on physical perfection and achievement. Greece at that time was not a separate nation, but was a group of cities which were constantly at war with one another or the outsiders. The requirement of having a physical fit soldiers might have been one of the consideration, but games and sports had become a way of life for their citizens. Greece has the oldest civilizations. Greek civilization is famous for their contributions to science, agriculture, literature, and sports. In old times, Greek had many small states and they used to fight each other to prove their dominance. So the sports activities were given great importance in their culture to produce good soldiers and warriors. Athens had started the ancient Olympic in 776 BC in the honor of their god and built stadium called Olympiad in Athens. Greeks gave importance to competitive sports which rise to intercity games and festivals. Question number 27. Explain the components of physical education. This question is chosen from chapter number 1, physical fitness. The answer may be there are 5 components of physical fitness or as listed below. Number 1, strength, then types of strength, static strength, dynamic strength. Then second point, speed, types of speed. Number 1, reaction time, 2, acceleration, 3, speed of movement. Third, endurance, types of endurance, short term endurance, long term endurance. Number 4, flexibility, types of flexibilities, active flexibility. Number 2, passive flexibility. 5, coordination ability. Explain all these points into 2 to 3 lines. Question number 28. Make a list of fundamental skills of basketball. Elaborate any 3 defensive skills. This question is chosen from chapter number 7, Concept of Major Games and Sports. The answer may be the list of fundamental skills of basketball are as listed below. Number 1, pass, 2, dribbling, 3, shooting, 4, defense, 5, jump ball, 6, bounce pass, 7, chest pass, 8, low dribble, 9, one hand pass, 10, high dribble, 11, dunk, 12, layup shot, 13, jump shot, 14, pivot foot, 15, body techniques, 16, rebounding. 3 defensive skills of basketball are as listed below. Number 1, zone defense. Second, man to man defense. Third, blocking screen. Explain all these points into 2 to 3 lines or give a brief history of athletics and explain the various crouch start skills known to you. This question is also chosen from chapter number 7, Major Concept of Games and Sports. The answer may be organized. Athletics are traced back to the ancient Olympic Games from 776 BC. The rules and format of the modern events in athletics were defined in Western Europe and the North America in the 19th and early 20th century and were then spread to the other parts of the world. An athletic competition was included in the first modern Olympic Games in 1896 and it has been as one of the foremost competition. Athletes has a very high profile during major championships, especially the Olympics, but otherwise is less popular. Crouch start. Crouch start has 3 types. Number 1, bunch start. Second, medium start. Third, elongated start. Skills of crouch start. Number 1, setting of blocks. 2, on your marks. 3, set position. 4, fire. 5, run through. 6, launch. 7, shoulder shrug. In the end, dear students, have a nice day.